Well, all right, good morning. We are in a new month. Today is April 1st, 2021. It's currently 9:14 in the morning. We're going to go over the rules of the day really quick, and then we'll look at the gappers. We got 6 rules we're going by, and they're shown at the bottom of the screen there for anybody who just wants to read up on them anytime. The rule number 1, I'm in trader rehab, so I'm running in paper trade mode. If everything goes right, I'll be back live trading on Monday. Today is Thursday, so I got today and tomorrow to continue to do well. Rule number 2, hard stop is required. 3, only place a order when a stock presents a setup on the 5-minute chart. I'm looking for bull flags and bear flags. Number 4, only trade between 9:30 and noon. Number 5, do not chase an entry. Number 6, I'm currently sizing my trades according to a $200 risk level, and so you can see, this is what I'm using to help, quickly size my position. I just look at my risk level. I've got it highlighted, and whatever my stop is going to be, let's say it's 35 cents up from my entry, then I'll get 571 shares. So that just allows me to quickly do it without breaking out a calculator. I got it setting up here on the screen. So I just glance over and see what my position is. All right, let's look at the gappers. There is not a lot going on. So we got 2 gappers and 2 continuations. I got SNOA. Looks like, well, it's some kind of biotech company. And they are up from 693 and they're currently setting at almost 10. So that's pretty good. And it hasn't fallen anymore. So we'll see what that does. UPC. Whoops. UPC. Come on now. Why isn't that changing? UPC. There we go. Hey, it's climbing again. All right. So we'll keep an eye on that one. And the 2 that have done well in the last couple days and is still hanging up there is, of course, KOSS, which I think I've traded this thing 5 days in a row. And is once again up in between 22 and 23. We'll see what that does. And KONN from yesterday, she climbed yesterday and is lingering up there. So it looks like we have shares available to short both of those if we want to. And of course, if she moves in the positive direction, we can go long. Either way, that's it for the morning summary. I'm going to pause the video and I'll bring you back when I have something of interest. All right, first one on the list here is FNKO. And we're going to get in at the break of this previous candle, which is 23.40. I'm sized for a stop down at 22.50. And I'm looking for a breakthrough 24. It has been up to 24.72 about a week ago or so. So we would expect resistance up there. But I'm looking for it to move through 24 quickly. This is not a prime like grade A type setup here. I mean, we got topping tail, pullback. It's been riding the 9 the whole way, but they're big moves as in, dollars, not cents. I would actually like it if it gave me another consolidation candle here. All right, and we're in. I'm going to go down here and set my stop because I don't know how fast this thing's going to move. It may drop down on me hard. All right, stopped out. Down $173 on that trade. I had, multiple gut feelings to dump it when it was up here dancing around in this candle. But I just kept telling myself to let the trade play out, which I really shouldn't have, and not because it just didn't work. I shouldn't have because it wasn't, a great setup. The only reason I should have let a trade play out like that is that, it was, perfect setup. It should work out. This was not a great setup. There's a pretty high probability that it wasn't going to work out. So I should have listened to my gut and just dumped it. I would have had like a $60 loss. And this is not a horrible loss, but I should have listened to myself. So we're going to put this one off to the side and move on to something else. All right, we're in FRHC. Just giving us a climb and a pullback. And my stop is 55. And my target is new high a day, just below 55 or 56.50, I think. Well, for half, let's go 100. $56.49. Sometimes this paper trading is a little wacky. I mean, I've had a 100 share limit order to sell here at 56.50, and it's been selling at 50. It's just sold 200 at 56.55, but yet my order hasn't gone through. Paper trading gets a little laggy, I guess, sometimes. There it goes. All right, so I'm half out at 56.50. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest up here at 75 in case she breaks out. All right, I'm just hopping out of that. Looks like she's going to settle in there for a little bit. So I'll take the 153. That brings my loss down to like 20 bucks. In the meantime, I am now short in KOSS. She dropped, pulled back, consolidated. I got in right here. My stop is, I'm going to move my stop down actually. My stop's sitting at 2250. I'm hoping or looking for a flush down to 22 or below. And high of this is 46, high of this is 45. I'm going to move my stop down to 46. And I'm looking for, like I said, a flush down to 22. I'll probably take half just above 22 if it gets down there. And then hold the rest to see if she breaks through 22, which for the last week it's had a hard time getting down through 22. It has done it, but it's been struggling doing it. We just got our first 2205 right there. And it bounced off of it. Oh, there it goes. Whew, okay. All right. I'm in the trader's greatest position here. It is not a matter of whether I'm going to make money, but how much money. So, is it going to break down through 21 or 22? There she goes. I try to take another half of my remaining position at 2180 if she decides to get down there. All right, I'm out. I am just going to take it. Started out the day down, earned some of it back. I was 20 in the hole when I went into this trade. Now I'm up 240, and nice little roller coaster there. And once again, this is struggling to stay below 22. She may flush now. That's perfectly fine. And I may continue to watch this because this is a good, flush pullback, flush maybe a pullback. We'll see. But most likely I'm just going to call it a day up to 40 and continue on with my winning streak. So there we go. And that's why I got out. All right. That is no longer a pullback. That is a recovery. So we are done for the day. Let's go ahead and wrap this up and summarize it. All right, here we are. And this is the summary for the day, Thursday, April 1st, 2021. We finished up $243.86. We started out with a losing trade on FNKO. And by the way, if you take a look at it now, it did what I thought it was going to do. It just head faked me. I got in here thinking it was going to climb here, but it pulled back. And then after it kicked me out right here, it pulled back a little more, and then she did the climb. So yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do. It was getting risky right there, so I got out. I'm not going to let it just flush out on me. So I did the right thing. Took a $173 loss, but it kept me in the game. And it enabled me to go do FRHC and a win for 153, which got me back up to just 20 bucks in the hole. And then KOSS for a short, which earned me the profit for the day. So I'll take it. I think it's a good trade, and it's a good example of sizing your trades properly. At my proper risk level, and sticking to my stops, and taking profit when you have it. And it ends in another good day. I mean, $243 is not huge money, but I tell you, sizing at the size I am, only risking 200 bucks per trade, ending the day up almost 250 is really good. Because if you could do $250 a day, I mean, or even $200 a day, that's $1,000 a week. Put aside money for taxes, you got 600 bucks plus per week extra cash. So is that enough to live off of? I mean, if you don't have any bills, I mean, it's a good extra income. Let's just say that. And the way I'm trading, it's safe. I'm not putting myself out there. It's not a big risky situation. And it's going well. So, all right, we got one more day of this. And then Monday we'll be back trading for real. I think I'm doing really well. I just have to keep doing what I'm doing. I seem to lose track of these basic fundamentals when I, get going for a while and I get on winning streaks, and then I think, oh, I'm a trading god. I'm going to do anything I want and it's going to work. No, that ain't how it works. You just got to stick to what works and not just get crazy. So it's going to be months before I prove to myself that I can do that, but do it one more day and we're going to go back to real money. So that's it for the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.